pretty rough time for a lot of people in the world, but for America, it's been particularly difficult, especially for Elon Musk, who has lost around 130 billion in net worth over a 24-hour period, especially after Tesla stocks plummeted after his political views with the world landscape have come crashing down around him. And things have got, well, pretty heated for Tesla. But not only that, there have been some other issues over in America with regards to aviation problems, like plane crashes, for example. There's been a hell of a lot of them, and it's been reported that there have been more plane crashes in 2025 than there were in the entirety of 2024, which is already a mind-boggling kind of statistic when you think about it. But let's talk about everything that's gone on so far. The first thing that we're going to be talking about is a plane crash in a residential neighborhood in Pennsylvania. Now, this comes after a long string of aviation incidents just in 2025 alone, and it has officially been reported that there are more aviation incidents in the start of 2025 than the entirety of 2024. But this one just adds to the case. So 5 people have officially been injured and rushed to hospital after a plane crash landed in a parking lot of a suburban Pennsylvania retirement home. The plane took off as scheduled on Sunday afternoon, but quickly requested to land back on the tarmac because a door had opened at the back of the plane. There was horrifying air traffic control audio revealed as the pilot was telling ground agents that they needed to turn around. But at one point, he said that he couldn't hear the radio because of all the wind noise caused by the unlocked hatch. The air traffic controller can be heard saying, "Pull up. The aircraft is down just behind the terminal in a parking lot tree area." In a statement to the DailyMail.com, an FAA spokesperson has said that 5 people were on board the plane and they have all been transferred to local hospitals with varying levels of injuries. Now, obviously, this is absolutely horrendous, but like I say, this is one of many incidents that has gone on with the FAA and aviation, especially in America, and it is gaining national attention every single time that this happens, as people are asking the questions of what on earth is going on for this many issues to be going on. Let me know what your thoughts and opinions on this are down in the comments. We're going to move on to our next story, which is Twitter facing its largest cyber attack ever under Elon Musk's reign. Now, of course, you know, Elon Musk is one of those figures right now, especially as he's mingling his, businesses with politics and over in America, and people are not best pleased with him. But for the social media platform that he bought only a couple of years ago, Twitter, now named X, has faced its largest cyber attack, and Elon Musk has stated over on Twitter, there was and still is a massive cyber attack against X. I must state that this came out at the time of the attack taking place. We get attacked every day, but this one was done with a lot of resources, either a large coordinated group and or a country is involved, and then put tracing. Now, of course, very interestingly stating that a country may potentially be involved and pointing the finger. Later on, he was asked during a news press conference who he thinks, or maybe he understands, where the attack came from. And according to Elon Musk, based off of the IP addresses of the attack source, it came from an area around Ukraine.
There was a cyber attack on X today, which shut it down and may have been foreign sourced. Yes. It's a big story. You want to give us a moment on that?
Well, we're not sure exactly what happened, but there was a massive cyber attack to try to bring down the X system with IP addresses originating in the Ukraine area.
Now, this only comes weeks after President Zelensky and President Donald Trump met up over in the Oval Office, and there was a very heated exchange take place, especially as tensions rise with Russia and Ukraine, and tensions rise politically and financially across the globe due to the war that is being taken place there. Many are stating that this is just Elon Musk trying to pin the blame on Ukraine and President Zelensky, but a lot of people state that there could be some truth in this. But I don't like to speculate, but that's the facts that we've got thus far. What do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments. But things just go from bad to worse for Elon Musk. Of course, his stocks have taken a massive hit recently, with him losing out on 130 billion in personal wealth as his stocks have plummeted, especially in Tesla. Now, this resulted in President Donald Trump doing a press conference endorsing Tesla, stating that he will be buying Teslas and trying to encourage the great nation of America to buy more Teslas. But Not everyone is as happy as Donald Trump with Tesla, as there has been a video going viral over the past 24 to 48 hours of Just Stop Oil activists in the UK pouring orange paint over an Optimus robot in a showroom in London. The activists have been arrested for this, and the cleanup has taken place, and it seems as if they've just replaced the robot like nothing has happened. But of course, this political statement goes far and wide. Again, it just goes to show that Elon Musk is mingling his businesses with his politics, and it seems to be going the negative way for him for now. But he has promised that this is just a minor setback, and in the long run, everything will work out for him. But do you believe him? Let me know your thoughts and opinions on that down in the comments. But again, it just continues to get worse for Elon Musk, as over in New York, people have been spitting on Teslas every time they see one, as a video is going viral of a man spitting on a Cybertruck.
Ah, here's another Cybertruck. Let's ask the driver. Hey, has anybody been hassling you about the truck?
I always get not hassled. I had ladies like spit on my car.
Really?
Yeah, they come up while I'm sitting here and they spit on my windshield and walk away. And I'm like, what are you doing?
You look like you could smack a person like that.
I could, probably, but I'm not violent. I had other people give me shit where like, oh, you like give me out loud and bullshit and say, hey, oh, look at that truck over there. That's an ugly fucking truck. And then as I'm walking away, I ignore them. They call me an asshole. I'm like, all right.
Well, why are people doing this, man? You have nothing to do with this. You just bought a vehicle.
It's just what it is, man. You know,
you're getting terrorized.
It's funny how in the beginning, all the conservatives hated it because it's electric, and they were like, I want my coal roll diesels, and then now all the ones that are the hippies, I'm like, this is an American-made car.
Again, this is down to the politics of Elon Musk and people not being able to separate the politics of Elon Musk with the company of Tesla, and it's incredibly easy to see why. But with the stock market crashing, with Optimus robots being vandalized, and public cars being spat on in, well, public, it's not looking particularly great for Elon Musk. But not only has it been a ropey situation for Elon Musk, but P. Diddy is also digging his way out of any kind of legal trouble that he possibly can. Now, you may remember the viral video of him beating Cassie Ventura coming out just before he got arrested. Well, he's claimed that CNN have doctored that footage and have basically edited it to make it look worse, whilst also destroying the only known copy of that video to make it look like, well, he actually did the heinous things he did. We're going to be talking about another aviation issue over in America, as a plane has caught fire in Denver, which has left 12 people injured.
Please do not be items unattended. Report any unattended bags.
So 12 people have been injured and rushed to hospital on Thursday in Colorado after an American Airlines flight caught fire, as it was being taxied to the tarmac moments after it had been forced into an emergency landing when the crew heard quote-unquote engine vibrations. According to FlightAware, the flight departed Colorado Springs at 4:52 p.m. bound for Dallas-Fort Worth, and at 5:14 p.m. the flight was actually diverted and it landed in Denver at 5:55 p.m. A spokesperson for American Airlines has said that the plane suffered an engine-related issue as it made its way to the gate, which caused the fire at around 6 p.m. The FAA have said that the cause of the engine vibrating and the cause of the fire remain under investigation, and as of right now we do not know any more details, but it is absolutely harrowing watching people fleeing away from a plane literally on fire. But what do you guys think about this? Let me know your thoughts and opinions. Once again, it just adds to the ever-growing list of aviation issues over in America at the moment. But we're going to move on to our next story, which is P. Diddy's legal team literally blaming CNN for doctoring a viral video and deleting the original evidence against him. So CNN have come out and basically denied all claims that they have altered the Cassie Ventura video. Now, I'm sure you're all very well aware of the video that I'm on about. It went viral late last year, just shortly before P. Diddy was actually arrested, and it showed the music mogul beating Cassie Ventura in a hotel lobby before dragging her back to her hotel room. But Diddy's legal team have told TMZ, quote, "Our written and oral communications with CNN's counsel were clear. They destroyed the original video file that they received from their source." But CNN is vehemently denying the claims that Diddy's legal team have put across, and stating that the cable news network had altered the video of him beating Cassie in a hotel hallway and then destroyed the only known copy of the video. A spokesperson for CNN has come out and told TMZ CNN never altered the video and did not destroy the original copy of the footage, which was retained by the original source, being the hotel. CNN aired the story about the video several months before Combs was actually arrested. Of course, this is just, I guess, Diddy's legal team attempting to just get him off the hook of anything and everything that they can, knowing that the guy is absolutely cooked, and it is not working. But what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments as we go back to another aviation issue. So this aviation issue comes after a man has basically started throwing punches at flight attendants on an American Airlines flight because he believes that he was followed onto the plane by demons.
This Savannah flight bound for Miami hit turbulence just moments after takeoff, and we're not talking about the skies.
Myself and my friend were talking, we're like, we could have to take this guy down.
Started violently shaking and screaming moments after takeoff. Rosenberg says the crew and passengers initially thought Augustin was having a seizure.
He started stomping his feet violently, like heavily, and screaming. It was kind of a chant. He was talking about devils and possession, and it was like, you have to kind of see it to believe it. Destroyed this other man's seat. Like, he kicked it and punched it and just buckled the seat completely over.
So an American Airlines passenger has started to throw punches at flight attendants after claiming that he was followed by demons into the flight. The man, called Magina Augustin, swallowed rosary beads during the incident to use as a, quote, weapon of strength in spiritual warfare. He claimed that he was going to Haiti to, quote, flee religious attacks of a spiritual nature, and the flight had left Savannah, Georgia, and was heading to Miami, Florida, but was forced to return to Savannah after the incident took place. The man's sister has actually come out and stated that the outburst was completely justified because he, quote, hurt anyone because he hurts evil. What the The sister said that the evil spirits had followed them onto the plane and that they were worried about making it to Haiti. They didn't even make it out of Savannah, Georgia because of this guy's actions, and this is the weirdest thing I think I've ever seen. Clearly the guy was having some kind of mental breakdown, but again, what do you guys think about this? Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. And the last clip that we've got is of Donald Trump getting smacked in the face by a boomstick. When answering some questions from a news reporter, someone clearly took the opportunity of a lifetime to smack Donald Trump in the face with a boomstick. Clearly his face says it all, that he was not happy about the incident taking place, but here's the footage.
Mr. President, obviously you're concerned about the situation in Gaza. What are the hopes now to get the hostages back?
She just became a big story tonight, right? Yes, sir. Did you see that?
The world's going absolutely mental, but what do you guys think about all of this? Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. While you're down there, jump to get the hell out of that like button, subscribe if you're new, and until next time, I'll speak to you later. Peace.